Hi, how is it going? Welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Azier. I am a freelance makeup artist, and yeah, those that don't know me, this is probably going to be my first video, so nobody knows me on this channel. I am 39 years old. I got into the makeup industry kind of late. Okay, not kind of, but very late. And I just fell in love with it and started learning and trying new things and perfecting my technique, and I eventually went to school for it, and so here I am, just kind of barely getting into the makeup industry, but I absolutely love it. It is so much fun for me. Now on my channel you will probably most likely see bright colors. I love bright colors. I love working with color. I rarely do neutral looks. I do on occasion. If you go look at my Instagram, and I'll have that right here, or also listed in the description box. But if you do look on there, I do have a few kind of neutral looks, but most of the time I am doing either intricate looks, well, not intricate looks, but a little more detailed looks, or something that is always has a pop of color, because that's who I am. That is my personality, and you will see as we go along how my personality is. And yeah, I have a bright colored hair, and it's time for me to get it fixed. I am getting it fixed this Thursday, so it will be nice and freshened up. Anyway, so today we are doing this look. We are just gonna work with the eyes today because the contour portion is going to be on my IGTV. So yeah, we are going to be working with this look. So if you want to see this look, then let's get started. I'm gonna take the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm just gonna do one eye on here, and then I'll do the other one off camera. But we're gonna start out with the red right here. I have my brows on, and I added my primer. I did not set it. I do not set my primer mainly because I want the colors to be more vibrant. Now if you do that, one, it's going to be a little bit harder to blend, and two, you may stain your eye, because when I do when I do take my makeup off at night, I do have a red tinge to my eye, which is fine with me, which is probably why in some of my videos on YouTube, not YouTube, some of my videos on Instagram TV, they have more, you'll see a little bit of a red tinge on my eye. So now we're gonna go in with this green color here, and then on the end we're gonna do this purple. And that's gonna go in the middle. And I love Juvias Place shadows because they are bright, and I just love them. Okay, so we're gonna have do this green into that purple. I do use this purple a lot on my Instagram. Anytime you see a dark matte purple, it's either this one or the Bright Lights palette. Okay, so there we go. Now we're gonna cut the crease. Well, before that, we're gonna blend a little bit because I don't like harsh lines. So we are going to blend. And I have hooded eyes, so you're gonna see what I do to kind of, you have to create a whole new crease. on your eye, because when you have hooded eyes, everything will get hidden. So, all right. So now I am going to go in with concealer brush, and I'm going to take the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in medium cool, and we're going to cut the crease. Now, how I do it is I always just kind of start look up, and then you can see where you want to bring the concealer to. Alright, there we go. Now let's clean off this concealer brush. And that's how it looks. That's how it's looking so far. So far, so good. Now I'm gonna kind of do a gradient with these 3 shimmers in here. This one, and this one. This poor thing, I dropped this palette. This is my favorite palette, and when I dropped it, I like cried. I cried. It was awful. I was like, I can't believe I did that. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the blue on the outside, the green in the middle, and the pink on the inner portion of the eye. So, ooh, no. Let's do the pink out here. I don't want it to completely match what I did on the top. I want it to be opposite, so. And I am gonna clean this up, so don't worry about getting it down below. You'll be able to clean that up. Okay. So there is the pink, and then we're gonna go in with the blue and then have the green on the inner portion. So we go in with this really pretty kind of seafoam blue. And then we will do green. I am older, but even when I was younger, my eyes were all very, very wrinkled. So it doesn't matter. I've always had, well, one, probably the reason why I never really wore makeup to begin with. Okay. And there is that. So now I'm going, let me clean up the bottom portion of my eye, or not bottom portion, the tail end of this eye look. And I just get a makeup wipe like everybody else and use my nail to kind of go over the line that I want it. All right, so we're gonna line the lashes. We are gonna do a winged liner. So what have I been using? I've been using this because I ran out of my Kat Von D, and I really need to get another one. But I've been using this Rock Glitz by J-Cat Beauty. If I can get this to focus, there it goes. This is what I've been using. It's okay, but I really miss my Kat Von D. may have to use, since it says diamond in it, it's like turning brown. We're just gonna roll with it. This is just a generic like detail brush. There we go. It's just like a generic detail brush. So, but it's very precise. And this is what I use instead of those, because I used to use like the angled eyeliner brushes. Here we go, these. And this one seems to work better for the detail work if I want to do up on the top. So, because I'm very sloppy with my liners. So, and I usually do this to cover up the mess of a line that I've done. So all right, so there is the well, it's not finished, but this is the look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye off of camera, and then I will do my foundation and all of that, and we will come back and do the lower lash line. Hello, I am back. I got my liner on, or I got my other eye on. My base is finished, and now we're gonna work on the lower lash line. Here's my favorite, there it is. Okay. We are going to use these 3 colors that we have not used yet. So basically I'm going to try to figure out how I am going to incorporate them into this look. So I think what I am going to do is put yellow as the transition on the bottom. And I tend to smoke this out a lot. My lower lash line is almost always smoked out. We're gonna come in with this smudger brush. This is the It for Ulta smudger number 221. And we're gonna go in with this brown, and we're gonna put that on the outer half of the lash line. Now we're gonna go in, and I'm using the same brush. I did color switch it, so. And then we're gonna get this orange and place it on the inner portion. So now what we're gonna do is take just a clean blending brush and diffuse any kind of harsh lines out here. Alright, and there we go. That finishes, well, kind of the eye. I need to put a highlight on the brow bone, and we are going to use the Alchemy palette, which is the palette, those that follow me on my social media know that is the palette that I always use for highlighting the inner corner and the brow bone. So I think that with this look we can really use any color, but I think what I want to do is use blue. So we're gonna go in with Blue Sapphire. And place it here. Now this is gonna look odd for a little bit. I am going to kind of diffuse it with my dome brush that I always use. Okay, so we're going to diffuse that into the other colors so it's not so in your face. Well, it still is, but that's me. I like all kinds of highlight. All right. And now we are going to take I use this pencil brush is from Limelight. You can find something else. But what I like about this brush is that it's pointed. See, and it gets into the inner corner really, really well. So we're gonna take the blue from there and pop that in the inner corner. I love this palette for an inner corner highlight. I don't do any look without an inner corner highlight. You don't have to use an inner corner highlight, but I like it. So that is what we are doing. There, see? And it just kind of opens up the eye. All right. So that is it for the eyes. I'm gonna go off camera and onto IGTV. I'm going to film from my phone what I do to contour and all of that, and then I will be back with the finished look. Okay, this is the finished look I used, and the eye color may throw off the look. I'm so used to having brown eyes. These are contacts. I switched the eye color because when I was learning how to work with other colors, other eye colors and all of that, what looks good, I wanted to try it before I went off and did it on somebody else. So yeah, I used the NYX Faux White liner in my waterline, and I used the Morphe liquid lipstick in Gypsy and topped it with the Hi-Fi Shine Urban Decay gloss in Candy Flip. I love these glosses, especially the iridescent ones. I always get the ones with some kind of shimmer in them, just because normally when I wear a liquid lipstick, and you know, I love liquid lipsticks, they're my favorite. I really don't use bullet lipsticks very often, but I like the shine and I like the glitter and iridescence. So I always top them with a kind of iridescent lip gloss. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more, then hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it and love to hear feedback from you guys. Also, hit the bell to get notifications, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.